which leads me to Scientific American. Ask yourself what wokeism has to do with Scientific America. What does wokeism have to do with science? Science is supposed to be objective. The wokes say there's no such thing as objectivity. The wokes believe that men can become women. Well, Scientific America has run an op-ed. It's not an editorial, it's an opinion piece. And I want to read you that. You may need to sit down for this one. Y'all actually may need to sit down for this one. I'm not making this up. This is the actual title. Why the term Jedi is problematic for describing programs that promote justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. Subtitle: They're meant to be heroes within the Star Wars universe, but the Jedi are inappropriate symbols for justice work. I kid you not, this is an actual piece in Scientific America. The Jedi are inappropriate mascots for social justice. Although they're ostensibly heroes within the Star Wars universe, the Jedi are inappropriate symbols for justice work. They are a religious order of intergalactic police monks prone to white saviorism and toxically masculine approaches to conflict resolution, violent duels with phallic lightsabers, gaslighting by means of Jedi mind tricks, etc. The Jedi are also an exclusionary cult, membership to which is partly predicated on the possession of heightened psychic and physic abilities, like force sensitivity. Strikingly, force-wielding talent are narratively explained in Star Wars, not merely in spiritual terms, but also in ableist and eugenic ones. These supernatural powers are naturalized as biological hereditary attributes. So it is that force potential is framed as a dynastic property of noble bloodlines, and force disparities are rendered innate physical properties, measurable via midichlorian counts, and augmentable via humanoid engineering. The heroic Jedi are thus emblems for a host of dangerously reactionary values and assumptions, sending the message that justice work is akin to cosplay is bad enough. Dressing up our initiatives in the symbolic garb of the Jedi is even worse. Well, at least they take the stupidity of the first three movies and they get something out of it. The stupid midichlorian storyline is nuts. Nonetheless, they go on that Star Wars has a problematic cultural legacy. Think, for example, of the so-called slave Leia costume. I got to tell you, I like to think of the slave Leia costume. I was a teenage boy when that came out. I wasn't even a teenager. I think I was in 4th grade. Kind of liked the slave Leia costume. Yes, oh, come on, admit it. You did too if you were a guy. When we consider the relationship of Jedi to Star Wars and its fraught cultural legacy, a more general caution comes into view. When we label our initiatives, we must be careful about the universe of narratives and symbols within which we situate our work and the cultural associations and meanings that our project may take on as a result. I'm trying not to drop that. No F-bombs here. Jedi connects justice initiatives to corporate capital. Jedi is more than just a name, it's a product. Circulating the product's name can promote and benefit the corporation that owns it, Disney. Disney has a long and troubling history of circulating racist, sexist, heterosexist, and orientalist narratives and imagery, which the corporation and its subsidiaries like Pixar are publicly reckoning with. Oh my gosh, y'all, we have reached peak stupidity when it comes to the intersectionalists out there, have we not? They don't want, so you want to draw attention to justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. You want to make it popular. Why don't you tie it to Star Wars? And the kids these days, they love it. And they'll want to be a Jedi, so they'll commit themselves to justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. They can rebrand the Jedi. You know, Disney would help them with this crap. And instead, we don't want to tie it to Disney because Disney's a heterosexist, capitalistic organization, and it would be bad for the cause. This is why you can't take any of these people seriously. I have never yet been led astray by a very simple rule. Never take seriously people who put their pronouns in their email signature lines and their Twitter bios. And these people are pretty much doing that with this nonsense. You should not take them seriously. And the fact that Scientific American, a magazine that focuses on science, is putting this in shows you everything, tells you everything you need to know about why so many people are skeptical of science these days. Science is no longer science. It's a progressive left-wing cause that distorts truth in favor of fan fiction for progressive causes. And it breeds doubt and causes skepticism, and it gets us to where we are with even fighting this virus when so many people are fixated on the political agendas of the people who have come forth as the experts, and the experts, they're all running a scam.